Hi, it's Jenny again. I just want to recap quickly this amazing opportunity for you, which is the Strategic Entrepreneur Club, an opportunity for you to identify, create and build sustainable income streams in the new economy. And I want to help you lead your market and community in this new economy. So the Strategic Entrepreneur Club will focus on applications for social media and mobile devices, and also extending beyond the app opportunity, but looking also at how to improve our web business sales strategies, and also investigating the innovations and implementation of great new breakthroughs as they evolve. We'll also be looking at on and offline lead generation and marketing strategies, as well as, most importantly, electronic publishing, a significant element in product sales in this new economy. So we're going to be looking at how to create books, audios and softwares in a digital product format so that they can be sold through the various online and mobile device outlets. My commitment to you to help you move through here is to know that my whole career has been adjusted to focus on these future frontiers of business. So there's parts of my old businesses that I've completely closed down, and others are operating on a much more scaled down level, so that my focus and attention is where the market is going, and I'll always be looking at how we can position ourselves in the pre-critical mass phase of the bell curve. So I actually want to do that by having enough time to build my own income opportunities. So I'm actually planning to be in the trenches, testing what I do, tweaking what I do, creating new things as I make new discoveries, and innovating ways to make them unique. So I want to be teaching in motion, or teaching from the trenches. So that means that I'll actually be doing everything that I'm going to be sharing with you too, because I want to support and inform you, and if there are opportunities to collaborate, I also want to do that with you. And most importantly, to help you build leverage into your business, help communicate to your market for you. So as a member of this club, you're going to have the opportunity to offer memberships at an affiliate arrangement with me, so that you and I can both receive continuing monthly income from our joint venture in bringing other people into what I'm going to be focusing on with these future frontiers of cash flow, and the information that I'll be providing into the Strategic Entrepreneur Club. So as a Strategic Entrepreneur Club member, you will have the opportunity to also affiliate to it, and I'll tell you more about that on the other side. Now, the agreement between us, this is really, really important, because the last thing I'd ever want to do is have you in a sense of false expectation, and then worse still, as a result of that, you feeling let down by me. So let me just, as boldly and as eloquently as I can, just point out for you the key elements to make sure that you and I are absolutely clear on what I can and cannot do for you. I think that's just as important. First and foremost, I am in the app business. So I'm going to be my own app entrepreneur. That's my focus each morning when I get up, and I want to be reporting and supporting you along the way. So reporting back what I'm doing to you, and then also supporting you as you also go through the same journey with me. But that doesn't mean that your urgency is my urgency. And I remember a mentor of mine saying this a long time ago to me, that your problem is not my problem. And I remember when he first said that, I felt a little bit hurt, like, oh really? But as time went on, I got to understand what he meant. And that's not that he doesn't care, or that he's not interested in supporting me or wanting me to do well, because he definitely did want all of those things. But that his availability was built around what he had promised me, not what I expected of him. And I guess in my position I'm in now too, although something might be urgent for you, sometimes I'm away for a couple of days. I normally do not work on weekends, and some days I'm already heavily committed with my private consulting clients, so it could be a couple of days before I get back to you. So if something like that, a structure like that, would bother you, please do not take this opportunity. Not because I don't want you in the club, not because I don't want you to do well, but because I don't want to let you down. And I think in this day of immediacy that we live in, sometimes 48 hours can be a long time. And you know what? It might even be a little bit more. Who knows? But what I don't want to do is create a tension between us, because you sent something on Friday night and it's now Monday afternoon and you haven't heard back from me, and you're thinking, oh, she doesn't care, or she's ignoring me, or something like that, because sometimes I'm just not physically available, and especially on the weekends, that's part of the change that I've made, so that I have my weekends for my family. So I hope you understand that. And likewise, I wouldn't be coming to you for something urgent either. You know, it's just about understanding that how we fit in together, and if we can work in a comfortable and kind flow with one another, then we're going to love working together. And I never want you to be disappointed because you thought that I didn't care or that I was not treating you as a priority, because I am. I want to take you with me on this. So you will be receiving numerous communications from me. That's what the club is all about. As I can provide them to you. So if I don't have any news for a week, well, I won't just bother you, although I might send a note to just say hi, but I'm not going to be sending stuff for the sake of sending stuff and bogging you down with the less than important elements. So if a week goes by in the month that you don't hear something, it's not because I don't care, or it's not because I'm not interested or not thinking of you. Quite the opposite usually. My mind's running 24 with my clients and ideas that I have for them. But what I want to assure you is that you will hear from me at least 2 times per month. So if that feels comfortable for you through my reporting, then we're on the right track already. So through the month, you will receive these elements: the Strategic Entrepreneur Bulletin, which will be my report and my way to support you primarily. So I'll be reporting on what I've done and then providing you with information on how you can replicate what I've done. Cashflow generation is actually the notes that I'm going to be sending you on what I've been up to for the month. So let's say, for example, it's the start of the year. In February, I'll reflect back on my January notes and I'll tell you what I got up to last month and what I've been working on in my development, so that you can get some insights there. And so the Strategic Entrepreneur Bulletin and the Cashflow Generation Report may in fact stimulate questions. So that's why I've added in the third element, which is the monthly Q&A. And so that allows you to ask questions of me as you would any strategic consultant. So a strategic consultant in a financial arena would be a financial planner or an accountant. In a legal arena would be a lawyer or a solicitor. And of course in a business environment, it's a consultant and strategic advisor like me. So any questions that you get at that level, send them in, and then what I'll be doing each month is selecting those that are the most powerful breakthroughs for you and everyone else in the club, and I'll be recording my answers to those and providing those in a number of different ways. They'll be in a written format, in an audio format, and a video format. Plus, every quarter we have the live group call, so you'll be able to get on the live phone line and we'll be able to discuss a couple of topics that we will have selected, probably as a group even, and then we can have a joint discussion and a live real-time Q&A, which means we can look at examples together, and sometimes a question and an answer sparks another question, so we'll be able to have that flow. So that's what we're offering here. If you are interested in private consulting, I do also do that, and as a club member you will be invited to also join my private network, my private entrepreneur network, which is a separate thing to the club. However, I do want you to know it is available, but you cannot buy that just straight off a website or anything like that. I need to know you, and we need to be connected in a foundation level like the Strategic Entrepreneur Club, and then look at doing the private consulting together. So remembering, we're going to be looking at true value opportunities that add to what you're already doing, that expand and extend your business plans, that are timely for your marketplace, that are relevant to your market, particularly the trends, and that there is a monetization opportunity attached to them. Otherwise, there's no chance of cash flow, right? And so this is what we want to do, is be strategic as opposed to jumping on the bandwagon, so that you can develop sustainable income long term and understand your big picture, so that you know what the next right step is to take. And that's where I really want to help you most. So the gold member status includes the Strategic Entrepreneur Bulletin, in various formats, the Cashflow Generation Update, which is a behind the scenes look at what, why and how I do what I do each month, Also the monthly Q&A club, so that you can ask questions and then I'll get the right answers and the best solutions, so that the club members will actually drive the content of that, plus every 3 months the bonus Q&A. So it's $97 per calendar month or $997 upfront. You just click on the relevant option for you below and you'll be taken through the payment system. So how much strategic true value can help can you buy for just $997 today? Well, maybe a course. If you can make that 1 or 2 day course last for a whole year, then great. In terms of its value, maybe 1 or 2 month home study program, and let's hope that the isolation doesn't mean that you stop implementing, and also that the information isn't out of date too quickly. Maybe 1 or 2 hours of consulting with an expert in the field, and hopefully it's someone that's actually doing it now and is not just caught up in the teaching of it. So compared to that, I represent exceptional value, and I'm there to help you succeed. Obviously, I want my gold members to create great success so that I can brag about you, right? So you get an entire 12 months of regular up-to-date contact from me, plus the Q&A each month with me, plus the bonus call every 3 months. You'll also get the inside scoop on the strategies to stay on the cutting edge, particularly the ones that I'm using, and stay focused on building your business bottom line. So, the entrepreneurs of the future frontiers, this is for you, the Strategic Entrepreneur Club. Let's develop a 2020 vision, taking you just beyond just cash flow from apps, but also looking at all aspects of a successful, sustainable business. So select your option below, $97 per calendar month or $997 upfront, and I'll see you on the other side.